All right. Well, welcome to Two Birds, One Stone. I am Zachary Brooks here with...
Vincent Schultz.
And we are joined today by our friend...
Luke Delaney. What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. This is, I'm excited for this.
Yeah. No, Luke is a great guy.
You seem pretty stoked to be here.
I am. I'm always stoked to hang out with you guys.
Dude, you're seriously such a funny fucking guy, too. Like, I'm so glad you're going to be... Are you going to be doing... some open mic stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
Coming up,
you still got the one set up for me.
This Friday. This Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Yeah.
By the time you,
9
if you're
p.m.,
listening, by
9
the time you
p.m.
hear this, it'll be after the fact.
Yeah.
And then next week you're also going to get a special episode because it'll be long after.
Oh, you're letting them in on the secret
Yeah.
already.
We have to, dude. It's a busy
special.
week.
It
we
is
have
gonna
to
be special.
backlog
It's gonna be special.
We're backlogging because it's been a busy few weeks,
Yeah.
and we missed the deadline on some stuff.
Whew.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Feeling the
be
heat
really
here.
on the ball. So we are backlogging this one. By the time you hear this, the comedy show will already be done. So by this time, Luke hopefully will have already gone to do some open mic. Vinny and I have.
I'll be in New York.
Time.
I'll be in New York starting my...
Oh my god!
With an apartment and
but we're gonna
doing
have
a circuit.
Big move.
But next week we're gonna have a special episode with a few of us who are doing
the comics.
10
all
to
the
15
comics
minutes,
who are closing.
All the comics who are doing time for the first time in a long time.
It's exciting.
We're going to be giving you a special episode for number 10. I mean, if you're listening this long or if you just started, it's going to be our 10th episode when we do that.
You might
so
give a shit.
fun.
You might not give a shit.
Yeah.
You could give a shit.
Either way, it's fine.
It's,
like
up
we
to,
get
it's
it.
up to you
Yeah.
how many shits you give.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Luke. You fucking got it, man. Anyways, so that's that.
Yeah.
We're here with Luke Delaney, and you're getting up, hopefully, to...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're signing up?
Yeah. I
Nice.
mean, is the sign up? I thought
Dude,
I was just gonna show up.
Yeah,
and-
no, that's how
you
this
gotta
one's
do.
working. That's how
the
this
beauty
one's
of it.
going. Like, first come, first serve. Doors open up at 9, and like the sign up's gonna be right there at the doors. I'm gonna show up at like 8:30. I want to be there around, and just kind of get the rundown basically from the crew there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we're gonna have the sign up there. There's only 7 spots available, so like I hope people show up. Sign
think
up,
they will,
and then
man.
people are like, "What? There's no more spots," because that'll make them come next time.
Yeah.
I've talked to
So-
a lot of people about it, and it sounds like most of them are really ecstatic to come. I mean, they could just be saying that to save face and be nice to me, which I would get, but it seems like we're going to have a decent turnout, at least from the people I talk to.
I think we will, man. I think people are itching to get out.
One of
and
the
do
first
something.
live events in a long time.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think so.
it's gonna be, and it's free.
And it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. It's fucking awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
it's by
free.
donation. Like if people want to come and donate.
Yeah.
I'm
But,
sorry.
like-
I feel like I keep burping into this microphone because of this drink.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can we talk about this? All right.
Yeah.
We should. Because it's called Cacti. Luke was saying that it's... Who's it owned by again?
So this is, I don't know if it's owned by him, but it's his product. He's connected to it. Travis Scott. So it's basically like a seltzer,
Yeah.
but it's agave spike seltzer. So I think it's like tequila seltzer. And I was skeptical at first because I thought it was just going to be like another White Claw knockoff.
It's a lot stronger, though.
Yeah,
It's
but like
7%.
it's
I mean,
a lot stronger in the flavors. Like,
Yeah, I
It's
would
less
say
than
so.
1 gram of sugar. That's surprising.
Yeah,
And
that's
less than
kinda-
White Claw. Oh my god. Well, it has more calories though, because I care a lot about calories. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've seen my gut, but I care
Yeah.
a lot about.
Yeah.
Fuck that! I drink so much beer. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't
not
drink
bad.
as much beer as I do.
I mean, it's not even like calorie. It's just like what types of calories you're putting in.
That's
Because
fair,
you need
yeah.
a calorie. Is
Of course,
just,
you need calories.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that. I know that. I
a
know
calorie is just like a unit of energy. It's weird that
that. Fuck
like
the FDA, man. What do they know?
yeah exactly.
Bunch of morons making up all these stupid rules for everybody to live by.
Dude, they let a certain amount of rat turds in the food. We talked about that.
Do you know what FDA stands for? Fucking dipshit assholes.
Oh my god. I love it.
Oh, fuck.
That's great.
Oh shit.
That is fucking great.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, so Vinny, what keeps you up
Oh
at night,
man, you
bud?
beat me to it.
I saw the look in your fucking eye.
You
man.
did,
I knew
you
what
did.
wanted to do.
All right, yeah. You know what keeps me up at night, man?
Tell
Gives me
me.
the absolute chills in the middle of the
I
night.
gotta know.
Like fucking Chills and sweats.
Chills and sweats.
Chills and
Yeah.
sweats. Chills and sweats. All
I
the
don't
above.
like those.
Tell us.
No, he's talking literally like chills and sweats keeps him up at
Oh,
night.
wait, really?
Yeah. No,
Man.
I get it because I'll wake up sopping fucking wet, and I'm like, this is disgusting, and I just throw my comforter off, and then not even 5 minutes later, I'm freezing.
Oh my god!
I sleep with a fan on me because I sweat so much.
It's
Yeah.
like a I
You can't
got
get comfortable.
a
Even
dragon
in the winter, I
breathing
sleep with a
fire on
fucking
me.
fan on. It sucks.
It's like I got a dragon breathing fire on me, and then I'm like jumping into ice cold pool or something like that. It's fucking hot cold.
Like when it's winter and you jump in a fucking hot tub and
And
pop right out. You're like, ah!
and then roll in the
and you're
snow.
like, oh my god, now it's too hot. And then you're
Oh
like, oh, I'm too
boy,
fucking cold.
exactly like that.
Nick.
That's exactly how I feel at night.
Yeah.
You know what does that
Sometimes
to me?
I'll
Yeah.
do the
I
move
was thinking
where...
about all those trash bags that are still just like floating in the wind, man. Plastic bags. I can't believe we still use them so much.
Blowing in the wind. That's the only fucking lyrics I actually know besides the chorus.
I remember that from the interview.
Firework. Yeah. They're singing Firework by
Dude,
Katy
didn't
Perry.
okay, here's the thing. Didn't California, didn't they like ban plastic bags at this point or something like that?
Probably. I think they banned straws. One of the West Coast states definitely banned straws. I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I feel like it might have been...
Don't get me wrong. I care about the fucking turtles, but like, why don't you guys just be more responsible with your
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
also,
Well-
like, get rid of, like, all the, like, drink things, too. Like, you know, the six-pack drink things where you
Right,
go,
the
like,
rings and
snip-
whatnot.
Yeah, the rings.
Oh,
the
I,
plastic
even
rings.
here I fucking cut them up. Though.
Yeah.
Like I will always do that. That's why I like some of like the local breweries. They have like the solid plastic like cast, and
Yeah.
like you just pop them in. Like it's really easy. You just pop it right into.
Yeah, and you can reuse them.
And then you can reuse them or you recycle them, and
Yeah.
you know it's not going to be like just like loose like thin plastic.
Yeah.
Like don't get me
Like-
wrong. I don't give a shit what your company does. Like I just want people to be responsible about like what the fuck they do and how they recycle. Like
yeah.
I get it. Like to some people, recycling is like bullshit, or it's
Or-
not even an option. Because like in some like places that don't have can returns in Michigan, we have a
Yeah.
10-cent fucking deposit on
right,
cans.
right.
And it sounds like a lot, but like when you buy it, like you kind of notice. But then if you
It
store them
adds
up
up.
like I do, and you have a fucking like $30 worth, you bring it
Yeah.
all back. It's like holy shit, I got enough for 2 fucking 30 racks. Huh?
There's like I know a lot of people don't like really recycle and everything like that. I just feel like plastic bags, like if they just eliminated that stuff in general, like that would eliminate quite a bit. Because I'm just tired of seeing them just like floating around and everything
so
like that. But
is
like,
there alternative paper bags then?
yeah,
Think
but
about
then
how much it takes to produce paper bags.
But then you can at least
though.
recycle that, right?
I mean,
It's
sure,
recyclable.
but you have to get rid of so much biomass to produce that amount of
Okay, well then
paper
the
bags.
fabric
That's why
bags,
plastic
fabric
is-
bags,
Well, that's why
reusable
plastic's been
fabric
being
bags.
used in the first place. But a lot of fabric is made from recycled plastic anyway.
Okay, I don't care. Why don't we just melt down some children, make some glue?
Children.
Glue. Children's skin bags.
That took a fucking turn, man. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yes, we take baby skin, the softest material known to man.
God.
Exactly.
It's like
felt.
taking their stem cells and injecting it into us, so we're not.
You get
paralyzed. Oh my
$1,000
God.
per baby pelt.
What are we talking about? This spiraled. Okay, anyways, Luke, what keeps you up at night, man?
Oh God,
Jeez.
shit. I was
That
looking
whole
at my.
thing- that whole thing went off. Let's move
Went
on.
off the rails
Talking
quick.
about baby skins and shit. No way.
Oh, okay,
Oh
I
my
got it.
god!
No way.
You know what? You know what keeps me up at night?
Tell us.
Getting
Blue
like
balls? Yeah, that's
robocalls or like fucking like basically scam callers. Like
all day, every day. Man.
yeah, dude.
All day, every day.
I've been getting these ones. I'm from Wisconsin, so I have like a different area code than up here. But like I've been getting calls from like my area code back home, and I'm like,
Hey, I get ones with the same first 7 letter or numbers,
Right.
And then the last 4 are always random,
right,
and they have your like actual like starter number.
right, yeah,
So what they do is, if you've given your number to an online website at any point,
Mm-hmm.
they sell that shit. They get paid to just like sell like just people's phone numbers, and
Right.
then you get contacted by these fucking scammers who
Yeah.
buy the rights to like look at the lists,
yeah,
or even telemarketers.
yeah.
And then, so it'll be from your area code with the same first 3 digits of your number.
Right.
And so you're more prone to pick it up. But when I see that and it's not saved in my phone, I'm like, fuck you. I do not know you. Anybody I know with this kind of number, I know.
Yeah, like I know, yeah.
And then same with like out-of-state numbers.
I've been doing like recently for the first time, like I've been getting like voicemails, like they've been leaving me voice messages.
But it's partial voicemails.
Yeah, but it's partial voicemails.
Yep.
But I noticed a pattern with them because on like I can look and it'll like transcribe like what they say, and all of them say like address like who they think they're talking to, or like they say they're looking for some guy named Asher, and then I started getting like these really like specific ones. It's like, yeah, you owe us like this much money, like we need to talk to you, like, and I'm like, and I was
they
like,
always need money,
and I was like, I wonder if this guy like really does exist and he just put down a fake number and it's mine.
Hey, that's entirely possible too, though.
I've got a kind of a funny story about all that though. So like with all those like spam calls and whatnot, my phone normally like it tells me I got potential spam coming in, so I don't pick up the phone, right?
Right.
Well, recently one of my student loans was sold from one bank to another bank, and so that bank was apparently trying to get a hold of me, but that kept on coming up as potential spam, so I never fucking picked up, right? Well, I finally did pick up like once or twice, right? The first time I was like, hello, nobody said anything, and then I was like, geez, fuck off. And then as I was saying fuck off, they're like, hi, we're looking for Vincent Schultz, and then I like hung up after saying fuck off, and I was like, who the fuck was that? Like, why didn't they say something after the first 5 times I said hello, right? Well, guess what? I get another phone call a couple days later, and I'm in the grocery store, and it's another potential spam. I pick it up, I'm like, hello, doing like this weird voice.
Fucking, Big Mama's voice.
Yeah, something like that, right?
That movie was funny.
Yeah, and so then like this woman was just like, hi, this is like First Mark Bank. We're calling to get a hold of Vincent Schultz about his due payment of yada, yada, yada on a student loan, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, shit. And then like I can't come back from this voice, so I was like panic and hung up the phone. Yeah.
How could I help you?
I just hung up the phone, but I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, I dug myself in a hole where I was like, all right, now I got to call these people back. And then I tried calling them back, and it took forever to get a hold of them. So I was like, I should have just picked up the phone last time and did a regular, normal fucking human voice.
or you could have just been like, you just didn't think fast enough. You should have just been like, oh yes, he's right here. And then just like,
oh, sorry, that was my assistant.
Well,
that was my aunt.
That's my secretary.
It reminds me of this comics joke about doing something similar to that, but it's a bank telling him about somebody stole his identity and is like using his bank card, and he's doing a voice too, but then he actually had to come out of it. He's like, yeah, shit, what's going on with my bank cards? Like he actually had to take, I forget who that is. Maybe it might have been John Mulaney or something like that. I don't know, but that shit is hilarious. So Zach, what keeps you up at night?
Yeah, Zach.
Oh man. Well, I thought about this earlier, and well, what's been keeping me up at night is just like my inability to just like go up to somebody and just like engage in a conversation, because I see people that I find very interesting, whether it's like a guy or a girl or whatever,
right? And
like I want to go up to them and say something like I think would be like cool, and like it would spark a conversation, but then I'm just like just kind of like, no, I don't want to be like a fucking weirdo and just like glob on to whatever, and I don't want to just talk to somebody who's like not in the mood to talk, because then it makes you feel like a piece of shit. It's like, don't get me wrong, I have those days where somebody will like try to talk to me. I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm really just not, no, like, but no, I get what you're saying. It's just like, I'm sorry, man, I'm not in the mood to talk to anybody, and I'm not having a good time. Like, I'm just trying to.
How many people out there are really open to talk to a complete stranger like that, though?
I love talking to strangers.
You do,
man.
but how many other people out there?
I have a question though. Is this like what's the scenario that like
could be any scenario,
like you're like out at a bar, or like you're
most likely at a bar or something,
or like at a grocery store.
Not at a grocery store so much, but like a bar or like a coffee shop,
something that's like
or like a
normal
coffee shop
for somebody to like just talk.
A farmer's market, a pumpkin patch.
Yeah. Like
I'm just joking, but
yeah. I struggle with that too, dude.
It's like I don't know, like there's some just genuinely interesting people, especially like a pretty girl or something. It's like, dude, like what am I doing?
I'm not saying it's weird, and like I totally get it too, because
bugs me because like I want to have that confidence to just go and approach somebody like that, you know.
Oh, you're talking about the confidence aspect.
Yeah, well, kind of. I thought
okay.
It sucks. Like I don't know. I'm used to being like rejected from like even just like a simple conversation, but it's like. It just like I don't know, it's a confidence thing. I just like even like I just wish I had that confidence to be able to just like approach a complete stranger.
Right.
Talk to them. Like I've done it from time to time, but normally I've like drank quite a bit, so it's like that confidence factor is like boosted, you know.
Is it confidence or the fact that you've just gotten tired of getting shut down by people that you're like, I'm not even gonna fucking try anymore?
I think it's a mix of both.
It's probably
so. I don't think it's one or the other. Well, it's probably a good mix of both.
Okay.
I mean, I think also. I mean, this.
I get that, man.
This helped me, like, and like me and my friends back home. I doubt he's ever gonna listen to this, but I'm gonna talk about my boy Dylan from growing up in high school. We like when we graduated, a lot of our friends went to UW-Madison.
Okay,
and so we grew up right outside of there, and it was basically like high school 2.0 if you went there. And so after a certain point, like we would like hang out and go out to bars, and we were just like tired of seeing like the same people. And so we would switch up the bars we would usually go to and like, you know, find like new people to like say what's up to and like be around basically like at a bar. And then
in high school, you're going out to the bars?
No, this was like probably
it's
college.
Wisconsin, dude. You're allowed to drink at 17 there.
Yeah. I may have been from South Carolina back in those days. But
definitely didn't commit a federal crime.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
cool.
didn't.
Because that would be wrong.
Yeah. No, but we would go out
bar hopping at night. There was 18, 19 years old. It was like. Yeah, all right.
And it started just turning into like we would fuck with people. Like instead, like we would just try to like do something funny, like to make each other laugh. And so like we just started going up to like basically like we would. This is like kind of dumb, but like we would like see like a group of like really hot girls or something, and then one of us would go up and be like, "Oh hey, like what's up? Like I just like fucking." Like there was a really good one that Dylan did. I'm trying to think. It's like, oh hey, do you want to like see a picture of a baby goat? And it's like, oh yeah, sure. And it's like, yeah, and like we just had like Googled a picture of a baby goat, like newborn baby goat.
And they're drunk enough they don't realize.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like literally a Google image.
Yeah,
like
we
the fucking caption and the link.
And then, but then we'll be like, oh yeah, like my family runs this farm. Like we like rescue animals and shit. And then they're like, oh my god, like I just make up like really elaborate like bullshit.
It sounds like some like bar pickup shit.
Exactly. I mean, that's essentially.
Why did I never think about that? That's what's bugging me. Why did I never think about that? Just pulling up a fucking Google image of something and be like, oh yeah, this is whatever.
Yeah, like and like you can do it with like dogs and shit.
I'm just
like
kidding.
too.
I'm an honest person, Luke.
My buddy Josh was like very similar to that back in the day. My buddy Josh could just go up and talk to anybody, like it didn't matter, and he could just like give them the most bullshit lines, and they just fucking go with it, and like he just make tons of friends everywhere he went. I was like, how the fuck does this kid do that all the time? It was like it's so weird to me because I could never comprehend being able to do something like that.
I'm a lot easier at like digging in or like giving it to somebody than I am like a friendly conversation, like a random stranger.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an example. I pulled up to a bar I frequent quite a bit. Luke knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right. I pulled up to a bar that I frequent a lot. And like it's close to my house, so I wouldn't drive there normally, but I wasn't home when I stopped there, so like I had my car.
Yeah.
So I pull up to this like the one and only parking spot, right? Get out of my car, lock that shit up, ready to go. And somebody on the patio is like, oh my god, you just stole my friend's parking spot. And I was like, without hesitation, I wasn't even like toasted or anything. I just look at her, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize your friend owned this parking spot at this bar.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh well, blah blah blah, well they're at capacity. And I was like, you're at capacity. And I just turned around and walked away, and she was like, ah. And I walk in, I just poke my head in the door, I'm like, they had the capacity sign, but I poked my head in the door, and I was just like, hey, I know the bartender, of course. I'm just like, hey, you guys at capacity? And they were just like, nah, you're good. You're the door guy now. And nice. I just sat right next to the door. And I was like, being like, anytime somebody's trying to come in, nah, sorry, buddy, we're at capacity.
Nice.
It's just like,
you're the at capacity guy.
You did that to me. You fucking asshole.
Right.
I can't help it. I was just doing what I was.
I walked in and he's sitting here. He's like, hey, dude, we're at capacity. I'm like, what the fuck?
They let me in. And she was like, sorry, I'm already like 3 over capacity. I'm like, okay. And she's like, you're fine. Just be the door guy. I'm like, all right. Got served my drink and hanging out, drinking my beer. And be like, oh, sorry, guys, we're full. But at the same time, I was helping them out. I was doing head counts. And, like, I was keeping track of, like, how many people could come in.
Right.
So, like, I was helping. Just, like...
You weren't...
They make an exception.
Yeah.
For
nice people.
Am I nice? I don't know.
I mean, obviously...
I was just returning the favor.
You're an employee at that point.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You were a volunteer employee.
I don't get paid. I still
volunteer.
I still pay for my
volunteer.
drinks, but I'm allowed to come in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good point. My payment is I can come in.
Exactly.
Anyways, we have a movie today.
No, we don't. We do?
We do.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Like you didn't fucking bring it. Because I never bring it. I always fuck up.
Okay.
We're supposed to trade off and I brought a movie one time.
Whoa. I didn't know we were supposed to trade off.
It just seemed like that was the case. Because if it's all movies you know, then it's like all movies you know, I might not know it. If I bring a movie that you don't know, then I can explain some to you.
Well, that's true.
But at the same time, I enjoy hearing you explain movies.
I love movies, man.
It's all good. I know you do, and I do too.
So, wait, before we get it, can I talk about... I've never seen this movie, but I saw this like fan film, and it was kind of like a dark, gritty version of Power Rangers, and then I think a couple of years later, like, this came out. So, like, is that, like, who's the director, bro? Like,
I don't know.
It says on the back, I think it's Saban. Maybe
Saban is like the production company, I think. But
okay. One sec. Directed by Dean Israelite. That's an interesting last name.
You know, we have not even...
Sounds like a movie alias, honestly.
Like, he just nonchalantly dropped the title. We're talking about Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We never even got to the actual title.
Yeah, that's all right. No,
we're talking about Power Rangers.
We're just having a good time, man. We got
I get it. It was just like weird to me at some point. Like, he nonchalantly talked about the title of what we were talking about, and we just never brought it up. Talking about who directed it. It was like, whoa.
Wait.
It's morphin' time. Man, Power Rangers. Power Rangers is the movie, man. What do we got here? It's the movie
fucking Power Rangers. It's actually named after one of the Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit.
He was the Black Power Ranger.
That's
Zach.
cool. Yeah. Originally, he was. I guess.
Because there was what? There was yellow, pink, blue, red, black, and white.
And then green too.
Green became like the white Power Ranger.
Like green became the white. Yeah.
It was one of those.
Yeah.
But either way, my brother loved it when he was a little kid, and my parents watched it all the time, and they were like, "Oh, Zach, that's a nice name." So that's why they named me.
Yeah.
Nice.
But they went with the biblical
Zachariah.
Well, no, the biblical Hebrew version, which is Zachary, but it's an A-R-Y, not E-R-Y, and there's no K, it's an H. Because like you can see you'll see a modern spelling be like Z-A-C-K-E-R-Y, Zachary, or like Z-A. That's why people will be like Z-A-C-K, or it'll be like K-A-R-Y.
Yours is the most common.
Mine is the Hebrew spelling, like the traditional spelling.
Oh. Okay, yours is the most common way I've ever seen the name.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've never seen
people always
way.
spell it with a K, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I've seen it spelled with...
it's an H.
I've only ever seen it with an H, yeah.
I've seen it with an H and an E on it.
I've seen it with K. You guys have never seen Zach spelt with a K?
No.
Are you kidding me?
I've
seen that everywhere.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen it.
Z-A-C-K, I see that everywhere. That's more common than the H.
Yeah. No, I've only seen it with an H.
When I go to a coffee shop or something, they'll be like, "Oh, is that an H or a K?" I'm like, "Well, fucking thank you. It's an H."
Thank you, Brittany at Starbucks.
Thank you, fucking Stacy. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was just trying to find the most like basic name. Stacy.
I had a friend back in like elementary school named was Zach, and his name was like CH. And then in high school, a different name Zach. His was CH. Like I've never actually seen a CK before.
Are you fucking
That's
kidding
so
me,
weird to
bro?
me.
In
No,
your whole life.
ZACHARY is the way.
I see CK like even just like for the shorthand. I see CK way more than I see CH.
No, that's so fucking weird.
Anyways,
Yeah.
get off this Power Ranger.
Jeez, that's such a weird one, though. That's a weird one, E. Oh, gosh.
We're not Canadians, huh?
No, but all right, back to Power Rangers. Back
We're
to Power
Midwest.
Rangers. This movie's pretty good.
Yes.
It's like they had like that show back in the day, Power Rangers, and they had like a shit ton of movies and a shit ton of other like remake show. Excuse me.
Whoa.
I just like burped from that cacti.
That's some strong cactus, man.
I got to taste that again.
I've tried a few cactuses.
coming up.
Would you?
know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
wait. What? Real quick. What I really liked the pineapple flavor. What did you guys?
The lime's good, man. It just feels like I'm drinking a tequila shot.
Really?
Fuck.
Yeah, strawberry wasn't too bad either, but it wasn't too much.
I would be interested
to
to try one of these other flavors, but I'm not going to just drink all your stuff up from Travis Scott or whoever. That's right, Travis Scott.
Travis
I don't
Scott,
even know who he is.
Travis
Shout out
Scott.
Cactus Jack.
I don't even know who he is, but it doesn't matter. We need to get to this movie.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're good. It's just we get sidetracked very easily. Like we get sidetracked so fucking easily.
This movie got a lot of like bad rep, I want to say though.
Yeah, I heard a lot of shit about it,
but
I never saw it, so I can't say for certain.
To me, it's always along the lines of like people always want to trash a movie that's just like a new vision of something old that they remember that's nostalgic, but it's not up to their standards. But it's like those people don't ever keep in mind that somebody's allowed to have their own vision of something. It doesn't have to be exactly what you remember it to be. And what's wrong with something being changed just a little bit and adapted a little bit, you know? And I don't know. So that's my opinion on it. So I think people are just like too harsh a critic sometimes. But
That's fair, dude. I get it.
I thought the movie was actually pretty decent. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and just say it was the greatest movie of fucking all time or anything. Like, but I still give it some credit. It was a good movie. Yeah, I fucking love the robots and shit.
Do you want to give me like a plot? I mean, so I'm familiar with the Power Rangers IP, of course. You know, the Megazords and the
right. So like the storyline is, so like something crash lands on Earth and it has this woman. I forget her name at the moment, but it's played by Elizabeth Banks. And you remember,
I like her.
I always like Elizabeth.
I liked her.
Banks.
What is she in? What else is she in? She's in. Wait,
she was in Scrubs,
Zach and Miri make a porno.
Zach and Miri make a porno. Great fucking movie. Kevin Smith. I like his movies a lot.
Great movie.
Wait, is she like the main girl on that?
Yeah, she's the blonde.
She's the lead, the female lead,
the bubbly, like,
opposite to Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. She's in a lot. of stuff.
She's like.
She's in so much stuff.
She's in Power Rangers. I feel like
she's in Role Models.
I feel like that's a big get for her.
Yeah. So like she plays actually like the villain in this movie too. I don't want to say Elvira because that's not right, but it's like this good evil woman, right? And so like she plans on taking over the world. Well, there's certain individuals that also come across the stone, and these individuals are imbued with this power from the stone. So they get these suits, and they become able to like they have these combat skills and whatnot. And then she kind of. The original one was like clay putty soldiers fighting them and stuff like that, and it's kind of similar to that, but like they're just fighting this woman, and then they get their Zords, and then they're just like duking it out, just like the original fucking Power Rangers, man. Like so, it's just always about this. Yeah, I love that metal playing too. Yeah, so it's just about her like trying to take over the world, and the Power Rangers stopping her and whatnot. So.
I love there was a meme a while back. It was like Megazord powers go. He's like playing the trumpet.
They fucking joined the giant fighting robot.
Well, it's funny because one of the green or white ranger did play a flute or something like that to bring up their Zord.
Probably the green one.
Yeah. That sounds familiar. It's so funny. But yeah, so like.
I loved that shit as a kid, and that's why I was skeptical to watch this movie though, like originally, because I was such a fan of like the original movies and the show. Like
Yeah.
Fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers is in the movie with the fucking ooze, man.
I didn't even remember that one. I love the Ooze movie,
Teenage
though.
Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze?
No.
There was a Power Rangers movie where they had is like this purple ooze.
Purple ooze.
Okay.
That was like the
this
first
guy
Power Rangers movie.
Evil villain was trying to like sell to the masses because
And his name was Ooze.
Yeah. It's like Ivan Ooze.
Was that?
Is
Yeah,
it
that
Ivan
sounds familiar.
Ooze? Is that what it
Dude.
is? It's not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I loved that one. It had
Right.
Vanilla Ice in that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I
They had
remember
Vanilla
that. They had
Ice.
Vanilla
Yeah,
Ice in that
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I know that movie. But no, the original part, they were like fucking like rollerblading and doing sweet fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then like Red Hot Chili Peppers was in the background. And I'm like, what is this
I don't
movie?
remember
And then like yeah.
Pure 90s.
Oh, it was
Just
so
like,
great.
Yeah, dude, like
The White Ranger had a fucking ponytail. Like, of course.
Tommy.
Tommy. is his
Tommy.
name.
He was a
I had
badass,
such
dude.
a
My
crush.
boy.
Yeah.
I had such
Yeah.
a crush on the yellow Power Ranger, dude.
Was it the yellow
Oh
one?
my God.
Everybody always had the crush on the pink one. For
Oh,
sure.
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Yeah.
Which one
for
was
sure.
always was the yellow one Asian or the pink one Asian?
The yellow one
Yellow
was
one.
Asian.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
rather racial. Like the black one was the black guy.
Yeah,
the,
he was.
The blue guy. The blue guy is like blue eyed. You know, the white guy, and then like the yellow ranger was the Asian chick. And it was
Yep.
just like
And
really
the,
oddly
the
set up.
the white woman was the Pink Ranger. Like,
Yeah. It was
I mean,
like-
I get it.
It was just
yeah.
odd, you know. But
Yeah.
anyways, like
well, like
okay.
looking at it like that, yeah. But at the time, like nobody thought anything of it.
No,
it was just
no,
like
we
yeah,
never
yeah.
thought about it
Yeah,
at
and
all.
then
It's just funny.
The Red Ranger was Native American. I'm pretty sure.
The red
Wait,
one.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like,
I
was
can see
that like a purpose of it? Was that like part of it?
Don't know. It is now,
Like,
motherfucker.
I don't know.
I mean, you know,
No, I'm saying, was it intentional on that
because
part?
the
Right?
original.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, somebody might have to fact check me on this, but I think like it was-
Jamie, pull this shit up.
yeah, Jamie, pull that shit up. Just kidding. We don't have anybody.
We
here.
don't have a researcher. 'cause
We're not.
We're not high tech.
We don't live in Houston.
Austin.
Austin. Sorry, Joe. Sorry.
Hey, get it right. You have to get everything right, Luke.
No, but I think it was like originally Power Rangers was originally created in Japan.
Yep.
So like
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like basically like the writers of it and everything, it was like a manga and that type of shit. And like so maybe like back in the day in like the 80s, 70s or 80s whenever it was created, probably like maybe that was the point. Like it was just to keep track because like
I feel like it was back in the day. It was like the directors and stuff were like, let's be like, let's give every single race a role, and then they're like, hey, why don't we just associate colors to every single one of them?
Hey, but I mean, is that not inclusive?
Well, back then they didn't think
No,
about
that's what I'm
shit
saying,
like
back
that.
in the day,
Back
like-
then they didn't think about stuff like that.
But
yeah.
it was being inclusive.
It was. It was.
That's my point.
It is. No, it really is.
Like,
And then
yeah,
this one-
maybe the way they went about it wasn't great,
And in
but
this one,
they were being inclusive.
And this one is inclusive too. Like they have different races, and they also have a gay woman too. So
Oh,
like,
hell
well,
yeah.
Let's read the fucking back. Let's get
it's
to
such
this.
a good
We've been-
movie, man.
We've been
well,
beating
I
around.
want to say because
We've been talking about it for like 10 minutes though.
You remember it back when you were a kid too, and so do I. Like
Of
I had
course.
3 other brothers. We loved picking
I
which
fucking
characters
love
we were
the
gonna
Power
be. Like
Rangers.
we love this shit. And so like when I watched this movie, I was not let down. It's entertaining, if
Yeah.
not to say the least. So like
Yeah.
that's what it's fucking good.
Well,
man.
I wanted to be the Black Power Ranger because I had his name. I was like, "Fuck yeah! Like, let's fucking do this shit."
I always
Yeah,
enjoyed the
dude.
Black Ranger because he had the gorilla Zord or whatever it was. Yeah, the Zord in the
Zord.
in the
Yeah, that
movie.
sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Ooze, he had the gorilla one because
Yeah.
they got those like jungle animals like the frog, the
And
gorilla,
like
Well,
the
there-
tiger.
there was like
yeah.
a There was a dinosaur one for a little bit,
yeah.
right?
Was that- wasn't that the green one?
The original red one. Oh, the green one was a Triceratops. Okay, yeah, they were dinosaurs. The green one was a Triceratops. The red one was a T-Rex. The yellow one was a saber-tooth.
Wasn't the black
blue
one a rhino?
No, the blue one was a Triceratops.
Or wait, a rhino. Triceratops. That's
the
what
black
fuck
one was
We're
a-
talking about dinosaurs. What the hell? am I
Yeah,
talking about?
the black
Goddamn
one was a
cacti
mammoth.
drinks.
I mean,
Dude, my good friend Jake had the Zords as like toys back when we were kids, and like they actually folded up to actually like
like
and
a-
create a Megazord,
and
make a
right?
Transformer?
Megazord.
That's
yeah,
fucking cool.
they
So-
actually did. It was so
Transformers is a ripoff.
cool. Dude. It
Well,
was so
no, I mean,
cool.
Just kidding. I think
it's the same IP. Like I think doesn't Hasbro is
Yeah, it's
technically
Hasbro. Yeah,
Hasbro? Yeah. So like this is kind of like, I mean, this is probably riding the coattails of like the Transformers movies' success. That's probably how this got made.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know they rebooted the series.
Yeah, they did.
It was like Power Rangers XD or something.
Well, and then
it was they rebooted it, or maybe it was on like the Disney Channel or whatever.
They did a lot of different
it,
ones, yeah.
But I remember just watching it as like a really little kid.
The original,
I'm talking like 5, 6.
The OG stuff with Bulk and Skull or whatever their names were. Yeah.
I actually know somebody from my high school that like I think she only got like a minor role on the show, but she auditioned to be like the Pink Ranger or something. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, no, because she was like a dancer and everything, and so she could do like gymnastics and all that. So like she totally like fit the casting call.
The fake
and,
karate bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can bend your leg up that high. Like yeah, you're good.
You're good. Yeah,
you're in. You can move your body very fluidly.
Yeah,
like, fuck yeah, you're in.
Yeah, and like
Anyways, we should.
Sorry, let's read
this. We were talking about the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only
good.
natural we talk for 10-15 minutes about the Power Rangers.
I love Power Rangers.
They're amazing.
I love it, dude.
I love it. All right.
Monumental show.
Let's get into this. me. All right. Saban's Power Rangers follows 5 ordinary teens who must become something extraordinary when they learn that their small town of Angel Grove and the world is on the verge of being obliterated by an alien threat. Chosen by destiny, our heroes quickly discover they are the only ones who can save the planet. But to do so, they will have to overcome their real-life issues. And, before it's too late, band together as the Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Ranger! Go, go, Power Ranger! Okay, that's it.
That's my shit, man.
I love that, man.
I'll bring this up after the fact because we'll just get off on a long fucking tangent.
Okay.
Please remind me.
Okay.
If I don't remember.
Okay.
Because there's something very similar to the Power Rangers that we got to talk about.
With the heavy metal that we talked about?
No, just the show and like the themes and everything. So.
Okay.
All right. I got to find a good position to read this. All right. All right, I think I'm good to go. So it's like a action kids movie, so I need to be like
it's PG-13.
Fun action movie.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Exciting fun action movie. All right.
Fun for the whole family.
All right. Saban's Power Rangers follows 5 ordinary teens who must become something extraordinary when they learn their small town of Angel Grove and the world is on the verge of being obliterated by an alien threat. Chosen by destiny, our heroes quickly discover they are the only ones who can save the planet. But to do so, they will have to overcome their real-life issues, and, before it's too late, band together as the Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
That's gonna be a fucking, I feel like that's obligatory every time we finish the fucking reading.
Sure.
Oh, I loved the Power Rangers,
so
man. That was so good.
Oh my god, it is. Wait, what's her name? Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah, she's
damn. It is
alien
Elizabeth
threat.
Banks.
Yeah, dude, that font on the back is so goddamn small.
It is tiny. All right.
I was struggling to read it. That's why I went kind
He's
of
got the
slow,
light
but it
working
worked.
in his favor.
He does.
Yeah, I do.
He's got to find the right angle because it'll
Okay.
reflect right in your fucking eye holes.
I'm gonna hold up. Let me channel my.
Yeah,
let me
no,
channel my.
You gotta.
I know it's there. I know
Your
it's there.
announcer voice. You got it. You work in radio too. You got it.
Yeah, you got it, man. Should be walking the park.
Saban's Power Rangers follows 5 ordinary teens who must become something extraordinary when they learn that their small town of Angel Grove and the world is on the verge of being obliterated by an alien threat. Sorry. Chosen by destiny, our heroes quickly discover that they are the only ones who can save the planet. But to do so, they will have to overcome their real-life issues. And, before it's too late, band together as the Power Rangers.
Go,
go, Power Rangers!
Sorry, I just got into it. No, fucking great job, man. You channeled that radio voice.
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
It's good energy, man. Good energy.
I literally used.
I was trying to do the in a world. Like,
yeah. No, I use my radio voice even for comedy. Like it works.
yeah.
Like just getting that mellow tone down and that fucking pacing.
I've found,
it's everything, man.
The more I like, just speak into a microphone, the more, or like, and in different like ways, the more I'm like better at doing like funny voices. Like the other day, like we were watching, me and my roommates were watching this show, and one of my roommates just said, "Man, I wish it feels like there should be some like Morgan Freeman, like, you know, ending wrap
Morgan
up
Freeman,
yeah, like monologue, and it's like young Arthur finally found the meaning of sportsmanship. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
it's so fun, man. I feel like, especially the presence of a microphone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we've both worked at the radio station for what, 2 years now?
yeah.
A while.
Yeah,
now.
a while.
We've worked there for a bit, and having a microphone in front of your face when you're talking makes you so much more aware of what you're saying. I mean, depending on the situation, sure, but the way you talk, the way you enunciate words, like it really goes so much further than just
when you're
used to it. But you're also doing comedy, Vinny. Like, you've been doing comedy much longer than I have.
But I was going to actually relate to the whole radio thing,
Yeah.
though, because I've been on the radio to promote the shows, and like when you're behind the mic on the radio, you're not even looking at your audience. So like that's why you have to be more aware of what you're saying and pronunciate, because you don't have the visual to go along with it. So you have to work more at what you're saying and be more, I guess just be more aware of what you are saying.
Yeah, and how you're saying it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I totally get that, man.
Just even public speaking and like
but
you
then,
doing comedy
much.
You've been doing comedy what, like 3 or 4 years longer than I have?
I've been doing it for like 11 years now.
Oh my God, no. So we're talking like 8 years longer than I have.
I've been doing it for a while, man.
I've been playing music for a long time.
Yeah.
I would say I've been playing music for the last, at least, like live for the last at least 10 years. I've been getting up in front of people and talking in that aspect. So, having the microphone in front of you, like comedy or music or, or radio, like live radio. It's like you have that interaction with, a microphone being in front of your face. So your ability to talk improves because you are more aware. And you have to think about what you're saying before you say it. Because if you're in a certain venue where it's like, oh, I can't be saying these kinds of things. I can't be swearing.
I can't swear, yeah.
Totally.
I was just about to say, like...
That's why podcasts are great, because it's free form. We can kind of just do what we want. But at the same time, I'm still trying to be conscious of what I'm saying. But
totally,
at the same time, drinking doesn't always help.
I watch, I watch those YouTube videos, and like every once in a while, I'll come across some sort of official making a statement on live TV with a bunch of microphones in front of their face, and they don't know how to talk in front of the mic. It's ridiculous.
It's amazing they got in their position in the first place.
Yeah, like there's this like police chief making a statement about like a triple homicide sort of thing, and like he's reading a quote from his hands, and like he's just like, I want to end with a quote, and he just starts reading the quote, and he's like, and that's why it's really sad that this happened, sort of. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, I will make this point though. I could see somebody in a position like that not being the best public speaker, because the job that they do,
right? They have to cover some tough shit.
Yeah, it's not.
Right.
Mainly,
it's not public.
It's not mainly public speaking.
Like an elected official, like a state rep or a governor,
but it happens
or a
more
senator. It's like that makes sense because that's their whole thing. It's like they manipulate words left and right to sound a certain way. Like their job is literally public speaking, where it's like a police chief is like, no, his job is to govern a whole bunch of branches of police.
I was just using that as an example.
No, and I get what you're saying. I'm not trying to like say what you're saying doesn't make sense. I'm just saying, the people like that are not public speakers. They're not like people who get paid to speak publicly. Right. So when it's really easy to make someone like that look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like it's really easy for them to make themselves look like a fucking idiot because you get nervous, and like I get so nervous sometimes. Like even when I've been doing this stuff for years, it's like I still get nervous going up on a mic, a live mic in front of an audience of people or cameras for them. I can't even imagine the effect that cameras have on you.
Because you're being like imagine
you're being recorded.
You're being recorded. Like people are gonna
recorded. For national television or something.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine what that does to you.
For sure.
So
yeah. I mean, it does make sense for those people to like not be as good at like public speaking and like relating talking to the public or whatever, but like at the same time it's also like kind of sad because like if they were good at it, like maybe you'd have like more understanding.
No,
but like
and that's a great point, man.
Yeah,
that's a fucking great point. Yeah,
I think
couldn't
there's
agree more.
but I think like, you know, especially with like the internet too, like, you know, shit like this, like, you know, doubtful that we're gonna have any, you know, political figures on here, but like it'd
be too easy.
Yeah,
you planning on becoming president or something or what?
No, but like if you have somebody like sit down in a room where it's like a casual conversation and no one's like, you know, freaking out about anything, and it's like no pressure, like it's all unfiltered, whatever, just be you, like then people will actually like start to get, like, that's what I think is cool about this. Is like kind of going into like my passion for like new media and everything, but like that's what I think is cool about new media, is like because it offers like an unfiltered perspective on a lot of things, and like at the same time you get like with that you get like the humanity out of people a little bit more.
Of course, yeah.
Like
more understanding about perspective and things like that, because when you're unfiltered, you know, for me,
people see who you really are.
For me, context matters. You know, and that's like my most important thing, man. Context. Like, don't take somebody you don't like, chop them out of fucking place. Whatever.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit. We're not going to get into it on here, but you know, taking up whoever you don't like and just chopping up what they're saying and then presenting it a certain way, like, that's fucked. Like, let somebody have their unfiltered opinion and listen to the whole the context spiel, matters, man. And like, if your context is shit, then people will see that, and if it's not, then they'll also see that. Like, people are a lot smarter than people.
A lot of people give credit for it.
I would say people are a lot smarter than, say, like the powers that be, whether it's like government or media or like social media or whatever. People are a lot smarter than they actually chalk them up to be. You know, the average person is a lot smarter than you would assume. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fucking idiots out there. There's a lot of idiots out there.
I could argue that one.
But no, I don't even know who Steve is.
Yeah, no, Steve is...
It's just a generic name.
Yeah,
it's like
I hope some guy named Steve
is... Like, yeah.
Steve is listening to this and he's just like, what?
But no, there is so many, like, genuinely smart people who aren't, like, you know, they might not be the smartest people in the world, but they're smart enough to see through your bullshit. And so if your unfiltered opinion is getting out there, then what do you have to worry about? Like, and if somebody's trying to stop your opinion, that's a fucking big indicator that they don't like what you're saying, because what you're saying is, you know, maybe factual in some aspect, or like, you know, dangerous to their own ideals.
Well, one of the things I heard recently,
let people talk.
Too,
that's all I care about. Right. I could disagree with you all day, every day.
One of the things,
and I love it because we can talk about it.
One of the things I heard recently was them talking about how, like, they constantly shut people down on platforms when they started talking about hate crimes and hate this, hate that sort of shit, or what not hate crimes, but like they just started getting hateful about other groups, and essentially the idea is like, let them go, let them fucking like dig themselves into a hole. Like, if they're truly like shitty people, they will dig themselves into such a deep hole on the internet that they can't help but like fucking let themselves in trouble. So like, if they're really that truly shitty, then those will be the ones who get in trouble.
It'll be exposed to people who have reason and logic in their brain. Like, it's like we don't need to be censoring people, because the fallacy of their arguments will be readily apparent to anybody listening if they actually sit down and listen to what they have to say.
But I guess what's also dangerous about that is the fact that there's some people who don't really think for themselves, and they just fucking follow somebody.
But that doesn't mean that's the majority of people.
And it's not. I don't think that means that we should dictate what they can and can't listen to.
But also, like, all right, so we've got a shit ton of people in this country, right? We got a shit ton of people in this country.
Over 300
and so,
million.
like, it's not the majority of the people that act like this, but let's just think about it in the way that there's, with the large population that we have, those groups have grown in size over the last few decades, sort of thing. And so now those few people are now like handfuls of people, essentially. And so now you have like small cells, and I'm not like going off in a certain direction for a particular reason.
You're not targeting anyone specific.
No, but I'm just bringing up. Like, remember what happened with Whitmer in the recent year, where like there's like the small cell of white people or Proud Boys or something like that infiltrated the whole that whole thing, right? Like,
I'll let you talk and then I'm gonna
I'm sure you'll have something, but like I'm just using that for like I just want to say so like with that like kind of sense, like there's small groups of people, not like those people in general, just in a general sense, there's small groups of people that could take somebody's word for how they perceive the world and how they believe things should be done, and they will cling to that person's words and they will act on things, and that's where I could see it getting a little bit dangerous and out of control.
Sure, but so I have a point about earlier, but what you just said, dangerous and out of control. I have hard news for you. The world is dangerous and out of control.
Right, and they're just trying to reduce it a little bit.
The way of living.
But they're just trying to reduce it a little bit, right?
Sure. And so as far as like your description of the people who did that, I understand. I heard about it as it like broke, as that news broke from a certain national public news source. I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah.
I heard their take on it, and I did my research, and those people were not white nationalists. They weren't right-wingers even. They were avowed like anti-fascist communists / anarchists. They were a small group. So it's like sorry, I just banged the fuck out of my mic.
But that's my point. It was a small group.
It was the opposite side of what it was said to be, but that
that's
doesn't
not
matter.
my
But
point.
that doesn't matter. I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay, like I didn't.
No.
I was just saying whites. It was just a group of whites. That's all I was getting.
Sure. But I'm saying it wasn't like white nationalists. Or
no. It was just a group of whites.
Like neo-Nazis or anything.
A group of individuals, which is what I'm getting at. They were actually the
opposite side of what was purported by the mainstream news.
Okay,
I did my research, and that's all. I just wanted to clarify with that. But I know the point. I don't like getting political on this stuff, and I'm not trying to be. I'm very neutral.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it was actually the opposite of what the news was saying it was, and that bugs the shit out of me because what I heard, what I heard constantly is like, no, I know you guys aren't telling the truth because I saw some stuff contrary to that, and
it's like we're not getting the full story.
Of course not. I mean, you never are, because every news source is biased. Every news source is biased, and I can understand that. But I was just saying that was like, it was going like, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. No. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make that point to you. So I don't know, give you kind of insight on how the media does that kind of shit.
Oh, I wasn't focused on that part.
No, I know. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
It was actually the opposite, but you wouldn't know that because
I don't give a shit about it.
Well, you don't give a shit. And people don't talk about it. So.
Oh yeah.
That's all. It's all good, man. I wasn't like trying to call you out or anything.
I know you weren't. It was just like it was kind of off my point. Is all. So, I just felt like I was just getting at the small groups of people. I wasn't like
sure
trying to like.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm way like far away from the mic. Holy shit. Wait, what were you? Holy shit.
You were talking about something with the Power Rangers.
I had a fucking point earlier, but we went off on a whole thing.
Well, you wanted to talk about Power Rangers and something that
you said don't let me forget before you did.
Yeah, I know. I remembered it. That was a good conversation. I thought for a second there, so I just let it go, and I know exactly what I was going to talk about. So. It's not Power Rangers, because we were talking about Power Rangers a bit ago, like 15 minutes ago. We were talking about Power Rangers. And so have you guys ever heard of the Beetleborgs?
Beetlebot or Beetleborgs. I remember something that was
it was like a knockoff Power Rangers.
Yeah, around the same time.
But there was only 3 of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they were different kids, and they were like the differences were they were the Beetleborgs and they were fighting evil, right? Kind of like the Power Rangers, but they were doing like they got their powers from this like haunted house like in their city, in their like town, And there's this ghost there named fucking like Slappy or no, it's like Flabby or something.
Flabby.
He's like this weird like blue like Elvis looking motherfucker, right?
This isn't Beetleborg?
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
I
so
don't
there's
remember
3
it
of
that
them,
well.
and their whole thing was like, oh, they're Beatles, but they were basically Power Rangers, and they would go fight like monsters. Like
I remember it
like
somewhat.
in the haunted house, there's like Flabby the fucking ghost, and then there's a mummy, and there's a vampire, and they like hang out there, and they're like training to be these like, you know, superheroes, and they fucking like fight. Just,
Man,
like,
I don't
random
remember
fucking
those.
bullshit in their town, and it's like they have like a whole comic book after them. There's like movies. There was like a series, and there's a few movies.
I remember it somewhat. I just
will
don't
have to
remember
show you
all
a trailer
the.
after this because
No, I did seriously watch it. I just don't remember like the
bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
It's like very much like the fucking
This
Power
predates.
That
I
sounds
think this
familiar and
predates
everything,
me
yeah.
by a little bit
Probably.
because I have no
What?
idea.
You're-
Like I know the name.
What year were you born?
1998.
Oh yeah, I think it does. Just slightly. I think you were like literally an infant when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, not even a toddler yet. You were an infant when it came out.
like
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard the name Beetleborgs before.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
I loved that shit, man. It was
Dude.
great.
I mean, I was gonna say like the like Power Rangers and like shit like this is like, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, like because we were talking about.
I loved TMNT.
Yeah,
I
weird.
literally have a bit about TMNT.
Yeah,
That's how much
I like
love
that
it.
one. They're
one of my
involved with the
favorites.
statue of
I
David.
feel like all of
Yeah.
us
I love
are.
it.
I feel like all of
That's a
us
good one.
identify with Mikey the most. Yeah, Mikey.
I liked
Mikey.
Raphael.
Michelangelo, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was a Mikey
the orange
guy.
dude
Yeah.
with the nunchucks. That was
Michael.
always
I liked
my
Raphael.
buddy.
He was the
'Cause
blue
he-
one, right?
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
Raphael was the
Was the
red
red
one.
one?
Leonardo
He
was the blue one.
Oh, fucking
Donatello
A,
was the
dude.
Donatello
I feel
was
like an
purple.
idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I love those movies. I loved the
Dude,
cartoon. Like,
back in
I
the
love all of
day,
it.
me and my brothers, we had the original Nintendo, and we had the original TMNT arcade game for the Nintendo. Right?
Oh, was it Turtles in Time?
No, like the original one, like the original arcade
Oh,
version
shit.
of TMNT, and you just get to choose from the 4 characters. Obviously, there's only 2 like controller slots, but like
Right.
You can't play a Shredder or
No,
fucking
no.
The rat. I forget.
Bebop and
Oh.
Rocksteady.
or Bebop and Rocksteady is shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rat's name.
Splinter.
Splinter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Me and my
Shredder,
brothers.
Splinter. I always fucked them up.
I know they're so similar. Like,
Yeah,
in a
right.
way, right. Like
This
you,
guy
you shred
shreds, this
things
guy
up.
splints.
Yeah, right.
What's the
You shred things
difference?
up into splinters.
Well, dude,
Yeah, it's so weird.
you know what's funny is like, because they were, like, they fought against like the Foot Clan or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in like Marvel comics and shit, they would fight against like the Hand, which is like. So was it like a parody of that? Like, were they like making fun of Marvel like when they
could've
made
been.
that?
I mean, hey, they could've
maybe.
been.
I don't
would
know.
like to do my research actually.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
like,
we should
really
find
dive-
that out.
I gotta find my fucking Reddit thread about it.
Yeah.
They'll tell me everything because Reddit's always right.
r/TMNT lore.
Right.
They would know.
Shout out to the Reddit.
Those people do the like some of the most and some of the least amount of research I've ever heard of.
Right.
Some of their shit is like, oh my god, you guys really dived into this. And some of it's like, you guys didn't look at all into this.
I don't get on Reddit too much.
No, me either. For that reason,
I just go on there for memes mostly.
you know, I was on Facebook for memes for a long time, and then like I don't really like Facebook anymore, so I'm not on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and that's like pretty much the only fucking social media I have. I mean, I have Snapchat, but I don't consider it a social media app because it's more of like just literally just a chatting app.
Yeah.
More of a chatting app than a
I'll do,
social
like,
media. It's a little bit of
stories.
social media, but it's not really
Yeah.
like social media. You can't like make
Yeah.
a text post and put it up for like permanent viewing.
Right.
It's like you put something up and it's there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And like if somebody does anything like screenshot it, it's like
You
they
know.
tell you.
Yeah.
Like, so I consider it a chat app instead of a social media app. But otherwise, like Instagram is it for me.
See, I don't really use anything but Facebook because, like, I don't want to
Yeah.
branch out and use anything else. I have
See,
a hard time trying
I
to
feel
start
like
a
I thought you
program.
guys would be so into. I look at Twitter a lot.
I was
'cause
into
it's funny.
MySpace, man. Like fuck-
Really?
yeah, I was into MySpace.
I used that when it first came
Yeah,
around,
you
too.
used MySpace.
Yeah.
You're the baby here. Buddy. Like,
I
you
know.
you're the only one who didn't use MySpace right now. We used MySpace.
Yeah.
Did you have a sweet ass profile? I was a like super scene kid when I had MySpace, so it's probably not pretty if it's still there. I think they deleted a bunch of them anyway. So
they tried to revamp it for like music discovery.
I know. I tried to rejoin it because I was like, fuck Facebook in like 2012. Me and my friends were also like, a bunch of my friends also were like, yeah, fuck Facebook, and we made MySpace, and then we were like, nah, it's not like even working. It's not like, it's not what it was. Like,
bro, it's
not
so
the same.
It's so weird because like all that, like the majority of like big internet history, like, I mean, I guess this is like, I mean, maybe I'm like discounting some stuff, but like it feels like the big stuff, like LimeWire went out in like 2010.
It took that long?
Yeah.
I stopped using it long before then.
Yeah.
Like,
well, like it took them like so long to like basically like they like waited it out. Like, I want to say
I stopped using LimeWire in like 2006.
I stopped hearing that name around that time.
Yeah,
too.
like 2006 is like the last time I might have used LimeWire, because then I was using like fucking BitTorrent or uTorrent. Right. By that time, I was using that shit.
Well, dude, and it's crazy because like
bother with
I was using Aries or something. Like that.
Aries? No, I used Aries too, man. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I downloaded a lot of porn from Aries.
Man, there's so much free stuff on there.
I should have said that, but I did.
It still surprises me
on my parents' computer.
Dude, it surprises me how much people buy shit though. Like buy porn, like they actually buy.
People
porn.
Pay for that shit.
I know.
Why? There's a whole internet
so
of free shit.
It's ridiculous.
Well, dude, you only get like clips though. I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocates.
No, I understand your point.
Yes.
Still not worth it.
Yeah, it's still not worth it. You don't.
Still not.
Do you need a whole hour-long movie to like?
Hey man.
Hey, Luke, really quick. You know they have websites with all the videos that are full videos. You don't have to pay for them either.
What is it? xnxx.com? Is that
no? But that was my go-to in like 2010.
Yeah. No, dude, like
I've never even heard of it.
Exactly. That's why it was great.
Well, dude, like when I was in high
You didn't have
school,
the traffic.
Oh my god.
when I was in high school, we had like a
servers were so fast.
It's all fucking spam now and like viruses, I'm sure, by this point.
It looks like Facebook.
I don't know.
my friend had access to like a Brazzers account, and he like gave access to like a bunch of us on like the swim team in my high school.
Christ.
And so like it was just like the team Brazzers account. But like
That sounds
I can see
terrible.
that happening.
Yeah.
You know, my only problem
but
is
the thing is, it was only $1 a month. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man!
Yeah.
Like one person pays for it, gives it out to everybody else.
my only problem is calling it a team browsers account. It sounds like you guys are getting together in one giant group and watching it and
Dude, but that doesn't
doing your fucking.
that doesn't surprise me because I would see shit going on with like high school teams, like my high school team. Like,
Oh
they,
my
Yeah.
God.
like they did.
I'm
some
sorry, I've never sat in a group of my
Ugh.
friends and all fucking watched porn together.
No,
That's
I
weird.
have not, but
I've
I heard
never
some
done
weird
that.
shit
That
from the
sounds
people
awful.
from my class. It was like such. I was
For
like,
me,
what
I always felt so much shame, like watching that stuff, where I'm like, I lock every fucking door I can, dude. Just like create any barrier, so I have time to like hide my shame. Like, I do not feel good like
in
watching
college.
it.
In college, I was going next door to the like in the dorms. I was going next door to my buddy Jake's place, sort of thing, to get him for like lunch or something, to go to the cafeteria. And he didn't lock his door or anything, and his computer was so I walk in and his computer's like right there, seriously, like right there,
God.
and he's sitting there, and he quickly turns around and like pulls his like shirt down or something or to cover his fucking like. He had his pants down, like he was clearly jerking off. And I like made eye contact, and then I slowly closed back the door.
No bones about it. That's what he was doing.
I was like, all right, I'll see you down in the cafeteria. It was so weird, though.
My God.
Oh my god! But like, also when I was going to school there in the dorms, there was like, there's a bunch of nerdy kids in there. I'm not like whatever. I went to
Rude?
tech.
I was a nerd kid.
I was a nerdy kid too. But like these are the kids that would just like sit on the computer all the fucking time. But like every so often you just see like 4 of them huddled behind a computer screen, and the computer screen was turned away from the door, right? So you just see the computer glowing in all 4 of their faces. They have like headphones in a splitter so they can all hear what's going on, and they're like all watching the same thing, but you have no idea what they're watching because it's in complete silence. They're all the sounds in their headphones. Like, are they just like watching porn in the middle of the day? Like all 4 of them huddled around a computer. Like that was just the most weirdest thing ever
in school.
Yeah, well, like really in their dorms.
Off by yourself?
Nah,
I'm with my boys.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I would much rather be by myself. Are you kidding me?
What are you, a loner?
That's what I'm saying. That sense of shame. Like, I do everything I can to create barriers between me and everybody else. Like, in case they even enter like a 10-foot, like, or I'm sorry, a 10-yard radius, I'm like, oh,
dude,
get rid of it. Act like I'm not fucking doing this. Right now. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've definitely been caught, and it's super awkward. And that's why I create all of the fucking barriers. Like, it sucks getting caught doing that.
I've never been caught.
Never say never.
No, I shouldn't never say that.
My brother walked in on me one time. Like,
you've probably been caught and didn't even realize.
Yeah. My brother walked in on me one time, and like he just walked in, and I was like, "Whoa!" and like just like covered up, and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and he like left. We didn't like really talk about it. Like,
lucky you.
Yeah.
My brother did that to me, and he gave me so much shit about it.
Oh my god,
so long.
Well, dude, he was like, "Oh, sorry, man, I'll knock."
It was literally a video from Aries.
But then years later, I was like back visiting home with like my girlfriend at the time, and we were like having sex, and then my brother walks in while me and her are having sex, and he goes, "Oh shit, my bad. I thought you were just jerking off." And he just and he shut the door, and I was just like, "Dude, what? Why would that have made that better?"
That's the point. He didn't want to make it better.
Yeah,
that's funny.
He's just quick enough that he was like, "I'm gonna ruin this."
I got a chicken here? Dang.
Like, oh wow, that's
that's a first.
Oh man. Well, I think it's
time to wrap up.
I think it's getting about that time. Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Hey, Luke.
What's up?
Yeah, Luke.
Oh, what's up?
What's up with you?
Say?
Oh, I was gonna talk about. So I think the pineapple's better than the strawberry cacti. Because I haven't had
the pineapple. I've had the lime and this.
What do you think?
Strawberry.
We're both having the
better
strawberry.
than the lime.
Yeah.
You had the strawberry.
I like
strawberry.
The
is better than lime, I would say.
Okay, fair. All right. I think the pineapple is my favorite easily. Sorry, what were you about to ask?
Do you have one right? Is that a pineapple right there?
This is a strawberry.
Oh, if you crack a pineapple, let me taste that.
Okay.
Besides the cacti,
It,
what did you like about today?
Man, there was a lot of things to like about today.
Name a few.
It was a nice day. It was beautiful outside.
It was sunny. That's
it was sunny. It wasn't like cold,
but it wasn't hot.
It wasn't, but it wasn't hot. Like it was breezy.
Definitely flannel sweater weather.
Yeah, flannel vibes.
That's
flannel
why I live here, man.
Sure,
flannel sweater weather.
Yeah.
Weather. That's my favorite time of year. I did it twice. I said weather instead of weather. God damn it.
So I went for a walk. That was pretty nice. I didn't get fired today. I thought I was gonna maybe get fired today, so I didn't.
Slacking. It's really not hard, bud.
No, I know. No,
you got your own life. You got shit.
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
I didn't think I was gonna get fired, but like I was like, I might get fired,
dude. I will say this: a job like that is as lax as it is. I get it. I get it. It's easy to fall into a
trap
cycle of like
not caring enough.
Yeah. But it's a great job, and I'm glad you didn't get fired.
Yeah,
you're a good coworker.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're there.
Me too. And then the other thing was I had a really nice sandwich.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, it was Euro meat.
Some nice lamb.
Yeah, some classic Euro type vibes.
I like lamb.
But then it had
Some
like
good
Caesar
stuff.
dressing on it.
Ooh.
And lettuce, a little bit of onion. cucumbers on a nice big sub roll, and it was real good.
Oh yeah, you make it yourself?
No, I got it delivered.
From where?
From Togo's.
Oh, they make some good shit.
Yeah, they make really good stuff. They make really good stuff.
I like Togo's sandwiches.
Yeah.
Well, what didn't you like about today?
I didn't like that my roommate's puppy shit on the floor.
Yeah. Hey, it's a puppy though.
Yeah.
My dog is full grown and he'll still do that because he has issues. Like,
it's.
Was it at least soft? Or was it at least hard poop? Or was
well,
it like
no,
soft
that's
poop?
the thing. That's what I didn't like about it. It was very liquidous.
It does.
It was very liquidous, and I didn't like that. So it was the liquidus shit.
I've got a lot of experience dealing with those. You gotta attack them quick, and you gotta like spray them down and get a vacuum cleaner and just suck it right out of the fabric.
Yeah, no, I hit it. I picked it up. I wiped it up a few times. I hit it with the Windex. Thankfully, it was on the tile floor.
Oh,
it was
nice.
on the carpet.
Oh yeah.
That's perfect. That's easy.
That's
so
most
nice.
important.
Yeah.
Fucking carpets suck though.
Oh my god! Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell the listeners.
We've steam cleaned the carpet. Like we got a steam cleaner because my roommate got this puppy, so he got a steam cleaner, and so like he's done it like 3 times, like the past like 3 weeks probably. Like, I mean, it's way better. Like you've been in there. Like the house was never.
Now he has the puppy now. Does it smell?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, that's all you want.
Yeah,
dude.
as long as he steam cleans it like on a regular basis, like It was never a super clean house, but
Dude, I remember back in high school I was watching our dog Remy. Like my mom and my brother were off to like a road trip or whatever, so it was just me in the house, and I wake up in the middle of the night, like Remy had diarrhea. I was like, fuck, I gotta go clean it up. Middle of the night, like this is a moonless night, so it was like super dark out. And there's not much lighting up the room. My door ended up being like half shut, and I couldn't tell. I walked right into like the side of the door, hit it with my head, fucking hit the ground, passed out for I don't know 15 minutes or something like that.
Jesus Christ!
Like I was just like tired when I woke up to take care of it. So when I just like got knocked out, I just like fell back asleep.
God,
and then like I woke up, I was like, fuck, I still gotta take care of that shit.
God damn it!
Oh my
I was like,
God,
it was the worst night I can remember. Like as far as cleaning up stuff like that, it sucked.
Well,
like I didn't get it wasn't like a concussion like 15 minutes. I was just like
awful.
Walked into it and was like, fuck it.
All right, bitch, I'm out.
I just need 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right, Luke. Anyways. Well, what do you hope for tomorrow?
I have to answer that.
Yeah, you do.
I hope
Otherwise you can't leave. You're gonna be a hostage if you don't.
I hope for tomorrow. I hope. What do I hope for tomorrow? I hope tomorrow is a nice sunny day because I want to go on a hike.
Same.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off. I hope it's nice.
Yeah.
I work
late in the afternoon, but
only day I have off during the week until next week.
Really?
I haven't had a day off.
So are we? Oh, never mind. I'll just ask you that later.
Yeah. It's all good. No, I just haven't had a day off in a while, which is good because I need to work and I've been desperate for work. So like, now that I'm working, it's cool. But it's just like I would like one day where I don't have to go do something. I don't have an obligation to go to the station or go teach guitar or bass or ukulele or wherever the fuck somebody else signs up for.
So Zach, what did you like about today?
Well, kind of like what Luke was saying. I liked that it was a sunshiny day. It wasn't warm, but it was great. I got to hang out and chill for a bit, and then I had some lessons that went pretty well, except for one. Where this little girl is this girl who's like she's probably like 7 or 8 years old and she's 10 times better than I am at ukulele. I'm supposed to be the ukulele teacher, so it's like, oh shit, because like I know how to play ukulele, but like she knows it better than I do.
And you're like, oh shit,
fuck. I'm fucked. I'm not a good teacher, am I? But anyways, it was a good day.
That's good.
We got to do this, and I'm glad, Luke, you decided
I'm glad I
come join us, man.
For sure.
I know it's kind of last minute when I invited you, but
I was just getting off of work, and I was just like,
I saw in the Dungeons and Dragons group chat, you were like, hey, does everyone want to grab a drink tonight? And I was like, I can't, but hey, if you want to fucking come sit on the podcast, dude, yeah,
I will do this anytime, bro.
We'll have fun.
I've been meaning to just sit down and make content like this. So
yeah,
that's always a good thing.
Yeah, dude.
So, Zach, what didn't you like about today?
Well, while I had a lot of the day to do nothing, I was kind of pissed that I didn't do anything productive. But, at the same time, maybe I shouldn't be too hard on myself because last night I was mega productive.
Yeah.
Right.
I finished up and released a song cover that I did.
Nice.
It's a sad Beatles cover.
Nice.
It's a Beatles song that isn't sad, but I made it sad.
What is it? What's
the lyrics are sad, but the way the Beatles are, the song
doesn't
isn't
sound sad,
but it's a sad song. So I made a sad version of it.
Whoa. Okay.
Recorded it, produced it with the instrumentals, and then I released it late at night because I had enough drinks, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna put it out online."
You're like, "Screw it."
But
fuck it, we'll do it live.
I just wish I was more productive today, when the sun was shining.
I'm feeling you on that one,
But
dude.
at the same time, I don't know, I got to hang out, so it wasn't a bad day. I just wish I was more productive before I did my lessons and then started drinking.
So what do you hope for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is my day off, so I hope that is nice enough that I can get my dog out and really do some really good hiking.
Yeah.
And like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Just get out in nature, enjoy it.
That nice out tomorrow?
Probably not.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't look.
I think it's supposed to be 47 to 58 degrees.
Hey, as long as it's above fucking
We're just
35, I'm happy.
The highs are
I need to get out and do stuff
40s,
with
I
my
think.
dog, and I would like to do some more productive music stuff. So, yeah, Vinny, what did you like about today?
Yeah.
I got to spend a lot of time with my dogs. I actually had the day off, so I just spent the day with the dogs, basically.
Nothing like a date with the dogs.
It was good. It was
Nothing better
much
than
needed.
Oh, I love dogs so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best part of my day right there.
We all got to spend some time with dogs today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours was a little more
Yeah.
negative, but
Yeah, I
still, you
mean,
got to be around the dog.
It was a
That's
puppy.
cool.
I mean, it wasn't
Puppies,
super
dude,
negative.
Puppies can't, help that shit. They
It's
don't know.
it wasn't like I was mad at him. I was just like, God
He was
damn
like,
it, bro.
God-
I thought we were doing good. Like,
For sure.
That's me every day with my dog. He's a rescue. He's all fucked up.
Damn.
Oh, I thought we were doing so good, and then you go and do this. What the hell?
Well, my dogs will get into the trash and stuff like that, and I just come home and I'll just see shreds of paper, and I was like, well, I left something down. It's more my fault than it is theirs, sort of thing, and I just laugh it off, and I was like, oh, better put it back in the trash, and I'll just be picking it up tomorrow, sort of thing. I expect it.
By the time I go to bed, I forget about everything, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So, what didn't you like about today then?
I wasn't very productive either. That's why I was feeling you on that one. I just lounged around all day.
Hey, sometimes it's needed though.
Well, that's the thing.
Sometimes it's needed.
Work's been having me work different shifts. So I've been opening, closing. I've been was it clopening or not clopening? That's closing and then opening. It's I'm opening and then I have a 4-hour break in my day and then I close too. So my day is not just 8 hours. It's a 12-hour day with a 4-hour break sort of thing. And then I'm just fucking getting
double
so
shifting,
just bored. I'm just getting so bored at the computer too. It's just a different type of tired, and I just needed today to take.
Yep. Most of our work
recoup.
is sitting at a computer. So.
Oh, I fucking hate that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It drains on you because you're sitting and you're focused on technology, and literally screens and stuff is bad for your brain or bad for your eyes. So it makes your brain strain more.
Yeah.
And you are more physically tired. That's why office jobs don't appeal to me.
Speaking of which, I had an eye appointment yesterday, and I actually got glasses ordered with the blue light lens protection. So I have that
blue blocks.
Yeah, so I got that blue block and stuff for when I do look at screens and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Seems like you could use some glasses. So.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That'll help you go to sleep
My
too. 'Cause,
lazy
the
eye.
less blue light you get or whatever, the easier you go to sleep or something.
Yeah,
Shit.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, so we'll see how it works.
So Vince, what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Man.
There you go.
That's good. Yeah. Let's see here. I mean, the easy one is I hope for a good day at work, but everybody hopes for that, I just
Really, I hope for bad days at work every single day. I hope that everything goes terribly wrong.
I would love to meet somebody who actually fucking thinks like that. I was like, man, I just wish tomorrow was just a shit day. I've had too many good days in a row.
Some people are fucking drama queens, though.
Oh my god. No,
I need to be upset.
Oh, here's something. I know what I hope for tomorrow.
You ever been on Twitter?
Yeah.
I hope Doge goes up a shit ton tomorrow.
Dude, it's gone up so much, man.
I know.
We shouldn't get into this because then we'll be talking for another 20 minutes.
We'll talk about it next time.
Do you actually have Dogecoin?
Oh, hell yeah.
I do.
Oh, fuck.
We both own Dogecoin.
Fuck,
like,
I need to get
for
it.
not getting in.
I need to get in, bro. Should I get in? Is it too late?
You're right.
You still could, but it's going to go up, man. It's only going to get more expensive, I think. So.
Yeah.
Well, Venmo has crypto now. So
well, we can talk about this after the
podcast. God. Oh my god. We're opening up a whole other can of worms.
So that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we got through everything and
we made it through.
Good.
We made it through. This is number 9.
Well,
number 9. Big 1-0 next time.
Well, I'm Zach Brooks. I'm in here with
Luke Delaney.
Nice to have you, buddy.
Thank you. Vincent Schultz. This is 2 birds, 1 stoned.
The whole point of this is if by the end of it you can figure out which one of the birds is stoned, then you win the game. The only problem is there's no game and there's no prize. So
and you failed.
Fucking sucks to suck.
Why don't you go put a dunce cap on, sit in the corner?
I've worn one all my life. Yeah. Anyways, this is 2 birds, 1 stoned. Like, share, subscribe, whatever.
Do what you gotta do.
Give a positive 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. We're not fancy enough for Apple Podcasts.
Oh, yet. Not yet.
We're only on YouTube right now, but that's all right.
You'll get
and OnlyFans. We'll get there. And I'm trying to get as much exposure as possible.
You can see us all naked on OnlyFans /2 birds, 1 stone.
All right.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Catch you later.